Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I'm Lydia and I am joined by my daughter Jillian, and this is Vintage Nectarines. We are back today for day 6 of Junk Journal July, which was created by MegJournals, and she's doing this in collaboration with Get Messy. Her information is all linked below, as well as the official playlist of the collaborators that she has invited to do this. So please make sure you go and check them out. Today's prompt is wildlife, and I'm really excited about this one. It is day 6. I'll go ahead and pop in a picture of the official prompt list again. I did include it on our first video for day 1, but it's been a while since I put it up there, so I'll go ahead and do it again. I think Jilly knows where she's putting hers in there, and she knows exactly what she's doing. I know what I'm doing as far as my theme.
I have a theme, that's really it.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing for my theme, and I've pulled out tons of stuff that kind of go with that theme. But I haven't really decided where I'm taking the theme or where it's going in here yet. But I decided for wildlife, I'm going to do birds. I love sitting on our back porch listening to the birds sing in the morning and just jump around in the puddles of water when I'm gardening and watering the yard. So I'm doing that. But I also really love honeybees. If I was not allergic to bees, I would 100% be a beekeeper. Yes, I would love to have
We've talked about
bees.
doing it even though she's allergic, because she's like, I can just get one of the giant suits.
Yeah.
and then I can have bees. I'm like, no.
Yes, we do have a little hanging bee nest. It's like the little, I can't think of what they're actually called. I'll try to remember and put it up on the screen, but it's where it's for the honeybees. We have it in the garden, and it's the little bamboo holes, and so they go in there and create their little nest. We have one of those in the garden to encourage the pollinators, but it's up high enough, and usually if you leave honeybees alone, they don't bother you. And then because we're doing wildlife, I am using my beautiful bumblebee mug that my daughter Emma bought me for Mother's Day, I think 2 years ago.
And I'm using the flower mug that Mom got this year.
I think so. Yeah, I think I got it.
I think you got it. It's either that you got this one or you got the pink Valentine's one this year.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But our mugs kind of match today, which...
Yep. And on the handle of my cup, it says, always be happy. And birds and bees do definitely make me happy. So, and what are you doing, Jillian?
Insects.
Mm-hmm.
If I was not scared of some kinds of bugs, I would keep bugs.
Yes.
I love tarantulas. I do not so much like other kinds of spiders besides jumping spiders. I think jumping spiders are the cutest little thing with their little fuzzy faces.
See, I'm terrified of spiders, but I am fascinated by popcorn spiders. I think they are so cool.
So I may or may not end up including some kind of arachnid as well, if I can come up with a way to do that. Because I love tarantulas, and my preschool teacher, she had a tarantula as our class pet. And he loved me.
Yes. So, okay. And we are going to try and talk you through more of our process today.
We were really tired yesterday after all of 4th of July, the day before.
So I think the first thing, so Jilly's going to do hers on this page, which I think this is perfect because it's almost like little specimen. I mean, I know it's the moon phases, but it's almost like little specimen cubbies. And I'm not sure. I originally was thinking about doing it with the music paper, because then that kind of brings in the whole songbird idea.
Hey, bring back springtime.
And so I kind of have 2 different ideas. A lot of the ephemera pieces I've picked have like blackbirds on them. So part of me is like, well, I could do blackbird.
They're birds colored black because they're not blackbirds. They're not
Right.
crows.
Yes. I think most of them are actually sparrows.
Or blue jays.
So I do have that, but then I also have some really colorful birds. So I'm not sure, but I'm kind of thinking here. I don't know if I want to do it just on the music page as the center or if I want to use these two. But I'm going to have a quick flip through and see if I find anything else that I think would be better.
Mine is actually on the back of yesterday's page here, if you haven't noticed. But I also have a note about yesterday's page because you didn't see this in the video. I added more quotes to the page. We finally found the Queen of Hearts card, so I added her to my card set.
She went missing and I was like, I know I have one.
She was just hiding, but I actually really like how this page turned out, although the C for curious are up here at the top kind of gets covered.
That's okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it here. So, okay.
Coffee is very necessary this morning. We are
I'm tired.
very tired.
So now I just need to decide whether or not I want to go with more of the blackbird route or if I want to do more colorful birds. Blurds. More colorful blurds.
Words are hard. This one here makes me think of Briar Rose.
I think it actually is. My friend Amber gave this to me in a junk journal swap that we did years ago, and she had taken some illustrations from a book, and I do think it's either a fairy tale book or it was Sleeping Beauty.
It also makes me think of the 5 Swan Princes, which was in our Grimm's fairy tale book. But it's not a swan, but it makes me think of one of those scenes.
So I have that.
Where to start? That's always the decision. References, that's where we start.
I have this really cute like journal page. It's like almost like a Dear Diary type thing, and it was in the Flow book, and I do like that it has the little bird on top, so I may also use this. I kind of like that it's a whole page, and I do sit on the back porch and drink my coffee and watch the birds, so I might do some sort of like a flip thing with that as well. And then I also have this from the Flow book, which also has a bird on it. So I might try to incorporate that as well. I don't know if I'm going to use this. It's a beautiful postcard, and it doesn't really necessarily have that much to do with birds, but there is a bird on it, and this is a Singer sewing machine. So it kind of ties in the songbird element. No, this is mine.
Oh.
You have a
Okay.
butterfly. Yeah, you have a butterfly, and I have a bird.
I used the moon paper page because a lot of insects are nighttime creatures. They don't come around during the day and they hide often. But at night, they're very active creatures like beetles and a lot of butterflies too. Like monarchs will only come out at nighttime.
I'm just pulling all of the other little things out of this as I come to them to see if there's something that
Cute
you
little
want.
birdie. I want the flowers. Thank you.
You want a fish? It's wildlife, right? Or a seahorse?
Maybe on a page when I do sea shanties. I was thinking because we are Norwegian and I like knowing all of that history, maybe I could take one of the pages and do like a Norse page.
That could be fun. Yeah. Also, I wish you guys could see it, but underneath our table, we have a very sleepy puppy.
When puppies go outside and play in the water in the morning, they get tired out.
They do.
Because he enjoys playing in the sprinklers while Mom's trying to water the garden.
He does. I kind of like this, and it says enjoy the little things and has the bird. I do think I am going to go with like a black, yellow, and blue theme.
I'm going brown, blue, and green.
I like it. That's pretty. See, I had pulled these out, but I think they're...
I think these are cute because they're the blue ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I could maybe do a birdhouse, but I think these
that
birds...
one's adorable.
Yeah, I think these birds are just a little too bright for what I'm thinking.
A little too colorful. Can I have the pens so I can do some coloring?
Mm-hmm.
Move my book out of the way.
I think I might use these music notes because they're black.
That's cute.
See, this was the songbird paper that I had originally thought to use. This is the paper pack from DCWV. And it's actually called Songbird, but I think it's just the wrong colors.
I have this fabric and that fabric if you want
I
something.
kind of like that one maybe.
So there's that for you.
Thank you.
I also have coffee cups if you would like.
Okay, it also works out great because this is actually in the Songbird one.
We have blue coffee cups if you would like as well.
Not at the moment, but maybe. There are some cute little things in here though.
Everything out of the way. I also, because my whole journal is vintage Jane Austen themed, I have this page that has all of these beautiful picture frames and quotes. So I might use some of these. I love this one here though. It says, "Perhaps it is our imperfections that make us perfect for one another."
I might use this. I can just cut off some of the green because it's got a little bird and it says happy and it has the little song notes. So I might use that too. I don't know. We shall see. Might as well just pull it out.
That's the whole
Hold
thing
on to
about
it.
these videos. We never know till the end.
This is so very
We say
true.
we're gonna
I think, yeah. I think I've pulled all of my things. Kind of like her is my focal point. I don't know which of these bird things I'm going to use, but we shall see. I don't know if I'm going to use the sewing machine, but we shall see. It's a little big, so I don't know if it
You could
necessarily...
only use half of it, because you could put it on the edge.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to cut it, though. It's such a pretty postcard.
You could also make it a fold.
I could. Kind of
I
like
think I'm going to start with this one.
this napkin. I think if I trim that down a little, let's see, where's the edge? I don't want to trim it down that much. I'll trim it down a little bit though. But I'm gonna put something on the back first because
It's thin.
no, I just don't want that. So
Are you going to make it a flip out?
I think so. I could put that on the other side. They're both from the flow book thing.
I feel like that's super bright.
Yeah, I kind of like it though, and it's all my colors: black and blue and yellow.
And green, because you have the greenish.
Mom's gonna move this a minute so that I can put the cutter on the table.
A lot of orange.
Let's
Which, I mean, is a good accent color for the navy blue.
Okay, so this one is going to stick out like that.
I just need a color wheel somewhere in my book. Like, here, all of the accent colors. Because I forget, I know purple and yellow go together, but I forget if blue and red are complementary or if it's blue and orange.
Blue and orange, red and green, purple and yellow.
Yeah, because that's why green and pink.
Good. I'll just attach it like that.
You know what we should watch soon? Because it's basically the whole theme for my book. Invisibility. one of Mom's favorite Jane Austens.
Nope, it is my favorite Jane Austen.
My favorite is Emma.
That one's
I
good
love
too.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
I love Emma as a character. And it just so happens my sister's name is Emma.
Yep.
Which also makes sense because my favorite Harry Potter character is Professor Trelawney, and she's named after the actress
Yep.
who plays her.
Yep.
Emma Thompson.
Yep. Emmy's named after Emma Thompson because my favorite literary character ever written is Eleanor Dashwood, and Emma Thompson plays her in Sense and Sensibility. Are you yawning? Is it hard to be toopy? Yeah.
See, people have been setting fireworks off since 4th of July, Mama. I'm tired and scared.
Mm-hmm. Just got glue
All over
that.
it. Something interesting I found about insects is most people think that butterflies are often the ones that are the super decorated, pretty ones, but it's not actually. Butterflies are often plain colors unless they're exotic types like monarchs and tiger butterflies. Moths have more colors because moths have that iridescent shine to their wings. So they end up with the blues and the greens that we often associate with butterflies. I think it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I love moths. I think they're gorgeous.
Yep.
And I love that they're fuzzy.
Yes.
I love any insect that's fuzzy. I love caterpillars too. Which is kind of funny because the fuzzy, colorful ones are often the ones that are the most dangerous. Because they're telling other insects, don't eat me.
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat me, I'm deadly. Hey, maybe that's why my hair's curly. I'm fluffy.
Everything in this room is eatable. Even I'm eatable, dear children. But that is cannibalism, and is in fact frowned upon in most societies.
You can eat the grass.
Of course you can. Everything in this room is eatable. Even I'm eatable. But that is called cannibalism, my dear children, and is in fact frowned upon in most societies. Yeah. Enjoy.
That's what you made me think of when you were like, hey, maybe, because you're like, they're telling other things not to eat them.
Yeah.
That's why my hair is curly. So you're not eatable?
Nope.
I wonder if I should trim around her, fussy cut her a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I probably will do that.
I wonder where the term fussy cut comes from.
I do not know. We should look it up.
History lesson.
Well, when you're homeschooled, everything can turn into a lesson. So look it up.
I'm a history nerd.
Look up, where does the term fussy cut come from? Because now I'm curious as well.
It doesn't tell me, it just tells me how, it just gives me videos on how to.
Alexa, where did the term fussy cut originate?
The term fussy cut originated from the practice of carpenters or craftsmen, who used to avoid making precise corner cuts. They round them off or made them less accurate. Rounding off the corners was done to avoid sharp angles that could break or chip easily. Fussy cutting is now used in quilting and paper crafting.
Interesting.
So it came from carpenters. That's very cool. See, you learn something new every day. I could maybe put her over here instead. Now that I've cut her down, and we still keep springtime like right there at her head. That could work. That could work.
What?
Right. That was ancestors.
No, I was thinking, I forgot what the tune she sings in Sleeping Beauty is when she's walking through the woods because she's humming.
I'm trying to remember. All that I can think of is a dream is your wish your heart makes, but is not the right one.
It's a wish your heart makes. That's Cinderella.
Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that's coming to my mind, though. She's singing to the little animals. Someday, my prince. Someday. Nope, that's Snow White.
This is the one we're thinking of when a dream is a wish your heart makes. So Once Upon a Dream
Yes, Once Upon a Dream.
is Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah,
A dream is a wish is
Cindy.
Oh yeah. And if I know you, I'll know what you do. You love me at once the way you did once upon a dream.
Okay, I like that. I think I might cut out some of these to put over here on the edge. Here, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We will have to figure it out in a moment.
Part of the process.
I know. Right now, my process is just to kind of cut out all the things that I want, and then I will determine in a little bit
If you actually want them.
where they're gonna go and if I'm actually gonna use them. I feel like that's just my process all the time. I just have a stack of like, ooh, this could be fun. Ooh, that could be fun. And then you look at it and go, what was I thinking?
Yeah. Kind of happens all the time though.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that could go in her hair, but that's kind of cute on her head. Hey.
Nothing has to be in frame. Never, nothing. They don't need to see what we're doing.
Nah. They didn't come to watch us do this.
They came to listen to us. That's what Jocelyn make more of these little bluebirds. It's not a lot, but I have more. I'm liking this though.
Yeah, I just
I'm
that's
liking
good.
this.
Mhm.
It's better than what I have. Because they're smaller objects.
Yeah, it's nice.
What I
I
have.
like it.
Where to go from here goes the question. Ooh, I'll use that. And then, okay. So we've got, I think this green goes nicely because we have a pretty dark background.
Mm-hmm.
The green
I like
goes
the green
nicely and it
when
ties
pulls
in
it up.
those.
Mhm. Yes, agreed.
I don't know if I want to use, I think that's too much pattern. I think that's too much.
So my camera died. So you guys didn't get to see me finish this page or insert this piece.
Because we didn't know it died.
Yeah. So I'm gonna journal now. Jillian's gonna add her ephemera.
So I'm not, in fact, going to use the butterflies I colored earlier because I made these instead.
And I love them.
I think they're really cute.
Yes, I agree. Dear junk journal.
That last clip was pretty much just me because Mom finished earlier
I did.
when the camera died,
Yes.
and then she started cleaning.
Yeah. Our work
So.
space was a little bit messy.
Yes. But I did a lot on camera this time. I don't normally. I have a lot to show you guys.
I love all the butterflies and moths.
Originally, this wasn't going to be as chaotic as it is,
I don't think it's chaotic. I think it's pretty.
but I really like how it turned out.
Mm-hmm.
This right here is just my journaling card because I thought it was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of butterflies. I didn't end up using the beetles or the ones I originally colored.
Mm-hmm. And no arachnids.
No. I don't really know how I would have included spiders. We didn't have any spider things.
Yeah.
So. But I really, really like how it turned out because I love these.
Mm-hmm.
Which I just randomly saw scrolling Pinterest. They were something you could buy, and I thought they were a little too good
Mm-hmm.
to pass up.
So she made her own based on the inspiration. I like all your little quotes. Not all who wander are lost. Embrace beautiful chaos. Be you bravely. What did the one on this one say?
Out of limitations comes creativity.
Oh, I like it.
And then I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps our imperfection make us so perfect for one another.
Yes.
And all of the butterflies. All of the butterfly things.
Mm-hmm.
I have this one that I did color, and then these ones I made. I colored that one, but the rest of them were just things we had. On this page, which is the Curiouser and Curiouser one, I used this ribbon, and then I also used it on this page, so it looks like one ribbon on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
I really like how it turned out.
I do too. I think it's really pretty. Oh, this is mine. On this side, I was really inspired by this print from the book that was a scrap piece that my friend Amber sent me. And I kind of just wanted to pull in some of the pieces from the other side as well. So I have these kind of, I don't know, burnt umber colored flowers and some of the birdhouses to pull in the red and the blue. I have my two birds, and then I pulled in the papers from over here. I ended up, I don't know if you saw in the very first part of the clip, there was a little bird here, and he's actually the one singing, but I just kind of felt like he didn't really fit the aesthetic of everything else, so I covered him up and put another one of the chipboard birds, and I like it much better. And then I have this cute little scrap piece that has this tiny little bird on it, and I also used it over here as a flip for the page. And then I have my journaling and this little bird charm, and I tried to pull in some washi tapes that were kind of all the same colors. And then on the back I have, oh, down here I forgot, this says live in the moment. And then over here I have some more music notes with our little blackbird, and it says it's always the small pieces that make the big picture. And then I have different washi tape colors over here. I used the yellow as kind of the one that ties everything together. And I did add one little bee, and we have, it says use your wings. So I'm really happy with this page too. It's very simple. Like, I kind of just like that there's really nothing on this page except for that picture. And I like that I actually got like 4 whole pages with one layout here. So I'm really happy with it. I think I like these 2 pages better than these 2, but I do kind of like that this has more of like the oranges and blues, and then this one's mostly just black and blue.
I think it's interesting that we went with birds and butterflies.
Yep, winged creatures. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you guys in the next one. Until then, I hope you are inspired to create something of your own, and thanks for hanging out with us. Bye.